Movie night Tuesdays. I've got the gnarliest slasher collection this side of 18.
And you're back!
You seem more settled.
Making the best of things. I want to help. Somehow. Mercer and Harding need to pay for what they've done.
With the Resistance on our side, we have a real chance.
And can make up for the past. How has it been almost 16 years? The humans like to say, better late than never. But it's still too late for Ahari. I didn't stand up to them then.
No one expected you to. We were just children.
That didn't stop your sister. She was braver. The Resistance is the way to honor that.
Even if it means working with the humans here?
Maybe not all humans are the same.
Alma? We never saw you like this.
I don't leave the link bed much these days. I've grown so used to being one of you.
You look different, but the same.
I'm the same, but you are changing, growing. Every time we meet, you look more Na'vi. We heard from the Aranahe. I never thought they would change their minds. And now, we are stronger than we ever were. That came from outside.
Must be cool. Hey, buddy. You doing okay? Ruffling feathers? Making waves?
I don't think so.
I meant, never mind. I'm just talking. Stream of consciousness, right? Sometimes I just start talking and I keep going until someone shuts me up. Must be weird for you here. Out of that school place. Tap.
What did Alma tell you?
Not much, to be honest. And I've been here since the RDA's first go of it. Met Alma at Hell's Gate.
So she didn't tell anyone about us?
I mean, she didn't say much about what she'd been doing before the rebellion. I can see why. She was like, hey, want to save this world? Hell yeah. There was no changing the RDA from the inside. It's rotten to the core. Well, you know that. Then Jake Sully said we could stay here. If we helped.
And you started a new life.
It's been rough, no lie. There were more of us. Pandora's harsh. Unforgiving. Gorgeous, though. A real Medusa. We all have things to be ashamed of. To answer for. Penance, my dad would say.
Is this how you greet the Sarentu after all this time?
I had to see for myself. Not even a flinch, this one. Fearless like a Zeswa. Or perhaps just slow.
That depends on if I was the target.
My name is Nassim, Oloektan of the Zeswa. And no warrior in Pandora can best our spears.
Then you have not seen us fight.
I heard you got those pompous weavers out of their tree. But the Sky People ravage our lands too.
We know them. All too well. I should get Alma.
Speak your own mind, Ritnella.
We have the same enemy. We must fight together. So our envoy will come to you. Just as our people once did.
My sister Minang hunts beneath the celebration arches, warrior. Fly the signal kite like our riders do, and she will answer your call.
Make sure you prepare before you go meet the Zeswatsahi. It is a long journey to the upper plains.
Danny came out here alone. No traces of anyone else. Where did she go next? Traveling light. Had rations. A faint scent. But it's there.
You found me. So, how much did Jin tell you anyway?
He only mentioned a topic that he shouldn't have brought up.
Yeah. That. Timing couldn't be more off. Talking again about starting a family. With your return, Jin saw hope. But I saw the unspeakable evil they've done to you. And what they're gonna do to all of us.
So, is that why you're out here?
Could say that. I cover a lot of ground in a day. Finding vantage points, identifying potential kill boxes, trying to make us safe, if that's possible. Many of our people can't imagine how bad things will get. I can. Ask the trapped wildlife I came across. Couldn't free it without harming it.
Where'd you find them?
Northwest of HQ. I wish there was more I could do.
Leave it to me. Good to see you, Temek. Nassim seems like a fighter. How come she hasn't joined us before?
We had to prove our worth to them as warriors. The Zeswa can ride fast, but they do not like to wait for others. The wind in their grasslands is so sharp it can slice through mountains. It is a fierce land, so the Zeswa must be even fiercer.
It will be different, but we are ready for the challenge.
You must go without your Ikran. She will not follow you into the grasslands.
Why not?
It is unknown sky to her, too far from her own. You must trust the bond, new as it may be. She will join you once we have learned more of the land and its challenges.
How will I travel then?
You will learn. And when you are ready, Zeswa ancestors can show you the way. But for now, fly to the waterfall cliffs. There is a cave system that runs all the way up to the plains.
Danny, the wildlife is safe now.
Good. I'm glad you bumped into me. Our little chat reminds me... It's been a while since I talked to anyone about this. About anything on my mind, really. I'm back at HQ, near the entrance. Can we talk more?
I'll meet you there. You're back. For now? Or...
Do I have a choice? I'm trying to keep us safe. Trying to keep my husband safe.
Maybe you should talk to him. Tell him what's on your mind. He seems so in love with you.
Jin's got so much love in him, it'd be selfish for me to hoard it all to myself. Only makes sense he'd want a family. Back on Earth, I grew up in a harsh place, shaped by people like Mercer. Always people like him. That look in my parents' eyes always stuck with me. A mix of warmth and fear of failing to protect the one thing that mattered the most. Hell, that animal you freed, it'll look after its own one day, and it'll know that pain.
I don't think it's thought that far. It's in its nature to produce offspring and protect its young. Like all parents, I guess.
Yeah, just dumb instinct and love. Jin can't imagine me failing. He loves me too much. And I don't know how to tell him I'm terrified. I should talk to him.
No empirical basis for that claim.
Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for these gifts.
Spears like feathers. Hosting so many.
I hope I have something you like. Come. Back if you need more.
Maybe I should learn to hunt as well.
Of course. I never doubted you.
Vefilu is leading a hunting party out soon. Want to tag along?
What would you like?
Choose your way wisely.
For hunters assassin. Edua was right.
Want to ride out to the Five Sisters tomorrow?
Have a look then. Go on now.
So it is just fog and mushrooms then. Is that real?
That is what I heard.
You there. Come. Quickly
Each
now.
day out in
Please.
the forest is one more gift from the Saren. Have you ever followed a bladewing moth to its nest? There is one near here.
Hello? Please come. Are you sure you have enough supplies? Here, take some of mine.
Thank you for these gifts.
Someone is nearby. Not Aranahe.
Hello. We are friends.
You are welcome here.
half a moon together.
Okay, Kemet. Eyes open.
Hello, my friend. Would you care to join me for a meal and a story? I promise flavors that delight both the palate and the mind.
Sounds great. What are you cooking?
Oh, no, young one. You are in charge of the meal. For my part, I will provide the cooking lessons and the story. After all, it is the way of the Sarentu to learn the way of the other clans.
I'd be happy to, then. Where are the ingredients?
But the gathering is part of the journey, you see. You must collect some shell fruit as the main ingredient, then crimson mushrooms for flavor. We need pristine ones, too. Do not settle for inferior quality. Take your time when harvesting and be wary of damaging them.
Shellfruit and crimson mushrooms. Sounds simple enough.
Simple recipes are often the trickiest ones to master, young Sarentu. And this one is the simplest of all. Remember, we only want the best mushrooms and fruit. And fortunately for us, the Sky People's corrupting touch has not fouled them just yet. Follow my instructions, and I promise you a story that will make it worth your while.
My friend, a moment of your time.
Not the Sky People.
Are you our young Sarentu guest? May I have a word?
I trust that things will settle.
Katnap will make things right. He always does.
A lot of fish here, but my skills fail me today. Perhaps you will do a better job with your bow.
Should be enough. Shell fruit next. Thank you for these gifts. Should be enough. Shell fruit next.
She grieves her mother.
How can my silks help in war? More arrow strings, maybe.
A friendly face.
Etua is a champion. We should all follow her.
One of the spinners told me Katnap was mischievous as a boy.
What?
I cannot imagine.
It seems like life is like spinning silk. There is always the need for another twist.
Hope you like it, Teme. There. Better get back to Satnop.
My friend, a moment of your time. The Kinlo have started leaving our home tree to nest again in the forest. But too many still linger. Etua never likes to ask, but I think she could use your help.
Nawuk is a rare Aranahe, all too keen to speak her mind and quite
That
loudly
is
at
right.
that.
Do
We
not
try
invite
and talk her
chaos.
down to no avail. Even the words of Vefilu, her daughter, are useless. Their last argument sent Vefilu tearing straight towards the end of Stoneblade Bridge,
tiny
near those
sky people?
unnatural clouds
They will
created by
wear
the...
out. It feels like feathers.
Should be enough. Shell fruit next. Smells amazing. Better check the seasoning. That flavor. Wow. Why is this so familiar? What? All gone. At least Satnop's gonna get a good laugh out of this.
What did you think of the dish? Did I not tell you that choice ingredients make all the difference?
I couldn't stop myself. I'm afraid I finished it all.
No matter. Just tell me, what did it taste like?
Like shell fruit and mushrooms, I suppose. But also... like my mother holding my hand during a storm. Like the warmth of a fire on a cold night. How can I be remembering this?
Not all stories are best told with words. Flavors and smells offer another way to reach the heart. And I did promise you a story after all.
Where did you learn this recipe?
A Sarentu woman taught it to me on a cold night. On this very spot, as a matter of fact.
Wait. A Sarentu woman?
Yes, she was kind, with an easy laugh, but also fierce in her convictions. Not unlike you.
What else do you remember about her?
It was a long time ago, I am afraid. But I remember she had a beautiful singing voice, and she had your eyes. Or is it that you have hers?
Maybe the Aranae will let me examine how Home Tree is structured. How old might Home Tree be? 500 years? 1,000, maybe? That ancient timber?
Scrap can always be useful if you know what you're doing.
Did you add more decorations to your hair?
As many as I can. Remember how Mercer hated them? He told me they were dirty. I didn't understand then. Dirty how? I cleaned them again and again each time he pulled them from my hair.
But you kept putting them back in.
My mother wore them like this once. This honors her. A Sarentu home needs Sarentu traditions.
I'm not sure I know what home feels like yet.
Neither do I. I can barely believe we slept for so many years. But Thaylan is happy. Nora is trying to be.
And are you happy?
I want to find more of our ancestors with Ewa. Someone must know the truth. Why they would leave us, if they did. All the things that Mercer said, we deserve to know. Alma thinks Mercer is planning something, and more RDA arrive every day. I will do what I can to help her find out why. His failure will make me happy.
Hey, got some new stuff ready.
Priya mentioned you might have a use for the RDA duty roster I found.
Human writings. They're computers. You can understand these things, yes?
Sure. You're looking for computer parts?
Information, names, and locations, like what you already found. I have heard whispers. Surviving RDA soldiers. Ones from the Battle of the Hallelujah Mountains. Ones who destroyed my clan are stationed again on Pandora. Different places now. Different posts. Find them for me, and I will do the rest. I can supply you in turn, whatever you need. We have the Sky People running scared. You fight with your whole heart. A shame your friends do not.
They do. Nora doesn't like to use metal, but he's helping the Resistance. And Ritnella is working with Alma.
Thaylan. He thinks I don't see his eyes light up when a human speaks to him, but I do. I see how he scrambles to fix their gear and answer their questions. He wants their approval.
He just likes human things.
He who does not know himself will seek meaning elsewhere. But there is only so much I can teach him. I do not know what it is to be a Sarentu.
Neither do I.
You are learning, and you can show him there is comfort to be found in Na'vi ways. Choose with care. Be safe.
They're acting like Pandora has endless resources.
Is that... You still have Mercer's walkie-talkie?
it doesn't work anymore. I just like having it, okay? Don't make a big deal out of it.
I'm not. I'm surprised. That's all.
I know things are different now. And I have to be tough. It's how I used to... We don't have to get rid of everything they gave us. Mercer wanted Na'vi and humans to work together. Cooperation is what makes for successful ventures. Only together will we build a better Pandora. You remember?
Mercer doesn't care about Pandora. Or us.
Well, we're working with the humans here anyway. Still cooperating for Pandora. I heard the Aranahe really hate humans, but probably not all of them.
Engine's gonna fall out of this thing.
Okay, Alma. Here you go. I'm recording my feelings. What a waste of time. She thinks I have stuff to process. She's a doctor, all right. Through and through. Decisions like this aren't easy. It's not like I don't want kids. And I know Jin'll be the most incredible dad. But family planning was kind of cut short. He knows that. Circumstances are different. We're not turning around at the end of a 5-year tour and going home. We're resistance now. If we have kids, it'll be here. Pandora. I'm not doing that in a war zone. And even if we were safe, it's never really safe here. I don't know if I can do it at all, really. I don't know what kind of mom I would be. Would I be better than mine? Jin would balance me out. I don't know. If you can just hang on a little longer till things settle a bit. Maybe we can talk about it again.
We pushed our biosphere into mass...
What are their Na'vi like? Are they chill? Or more, Sotlek style?
I thought you liked Sotlek.
I do, totally. He's great. Kinda aloof, though, right? I mean, you and the other Saren two are cool, but you were raised by humans, so it's not the same.
No, it really isn't.
I didn't mean to imply, that was offensive, wasn't it? Sorry. God, I should really just shut up. Quiet observation, Priya.
I know you didn't come to Pandora for quiet observation.
Well, no. I wanted to see alien life up close. I mean, I'd only seen Na'vi in pictures. Not like you're some kind of specimen. When I joined the RDA, I thought I was signing up for adventure, When I saw what they were really doing here, I was straight out the door. I just want to make a difference. And make friends. Na'vi friends. I feel a bit useless here sometimes, out of place. I don't really know how to talk to people. I get too excited or too quiet,
I know how it feels to be out of place.
Right. Of course you do. Same boat. We'll find our way together. You've really got Kanat to join... I thought that clan would stay mad at us forever.
Hey, you see anything good out there? Let me know. I could do with a better rifle. Mine's falling apart.
Supplies seem low around here.
Things aren't so different here than in my hometown. You get up, you fight, you eat, if you're lucky. Then you lie down and you get ready to do it all over again. I figured at least with the RDA, the food would be good. It wasn't.
No wonder you left.
I saw what their soldiers do to people here. People like you. I told Jin, get your stuff, we're leaving.
He was happy to leave as well?
Jin would be happy anywhere. Give him a stove and some timber to whittle, and he'll die happy.
I heard the flute player again yesterday.
You think they know we can hear them?
I like to imagine they come to play there so we can enjoy it too. But maybe they just like that spot. Who knows?
Some days I just want to get away from this place.
I mean, it's just so cool to step back in the plans.
What'll it be today? May as well look good out there.
We have so much to learn from the Aranahe. Their balance, their artistry.
Never has something been so beautiful, so talented.
Hey, Priya. Got your message about the radio parts. We were salvaging yesterday, but didn't find anything for you. Got some good stuff for the armory, though. Sorry, that's boring. So yeah, yesterday, Alex was talking. I wasn't really listening because, you know, Alex. But then he mentioned this meteor shower. So I thought maybe we could watch it. Together. I mean, only if you want to. It's supposed to be really pretty. And that made me think of you. If you're into it, I'll meet you at the landing pad at 0100.
You've already seen all the pollution RDA is causing. How it affects the flora?
I have. That's just sickening.
Indeed. And it's not just ill plants. Animals can't feed and live in polluted areas. Na'vi lose their foraging and hunting grounds. Everything on Pandora is connected, and damage done to one part affects the whole system. Resistance, too. It's critical we continue to learn which specimens of flora we can process to extract nutrients acceptable for humans.
So you can't study plants that aren't healthy?
Exactly. Right now, I have ongoing research on a plant called flamingo orchid, and I need clean samples of its fruit to keep the data fresh. I have coordinates to where they grow in abundance, but we don't have many hands at the field labs. Would you be so kind? Our intrepid adventurer returns. How is your Sid treating you? Run into any trouble?
All good so far. It's been useful.
I'm glad. Little Sid. It was my brother's name. Always a troublemaker. Would probably hate that I named it after him.
Isn't it a systems interrogation device?
Yes. But do you know how long I had to think to come up with something that made sense and spell Sid? I've been refining my designs for years, originally to catalog Pandora's incredible life forms. I'd hoped to share my findings with the late, great Dr. Augustine. Did you ever meet her?
I didn't meet anyone outside of Cap.
No, I don't suppose you would have. I missed the chance as well, arrived in the furor of the rebellion. Inspiring, I must say. Though, I was far too late to be of any use.
But you stayed. Did you like it here that much?
I considered turning around and going straight back home again. But the wonder of Pandora, the possibilities, the sheer invigorating grandeur of her organisms. I do miss coffee, however. Try as I might, I have not been able to replicate a suitable substitute.
intricacy of life here. Endlessly fascinating.
If you need something fixed.
Turns out the log I brought for Jin had something living in it. Something creepy and crawly with lots and lots of legs.
You gotta screen everything twice around here.
Not about to forget that anytime soon. Nor is anyone else who saw it jump out of that thing.
Itua saved my life.
Did you know the sap in Dapofet can act as an insect repellent? How amazing is that? All this time, I thought it was basically aloe vera.
I learned about Dapofet in school, how it's cooling, soothing. It stores water, too.
It really is a marvel. It's exactly the kind of thing I wish I discovered to make a better Earth for Emily, my daughter.
Maybe you still can.
Yeah, maybe. Still, even if I do, there's no way home.
One downside to leaving the RDA.
The only one. But Pandora is my home now. It's strange to think she's all grown up now. I find myself wondering what kind of music she likes, who her friends are. At least staying here, I can remember the little girl I left behind. The Emily I know. The Aranahe have some very interesting herbal remedies. I've only read about them, but maybe now I can study one for real.
If she snores tonight, I'll lose it.
With the Aranahe on our side, we have a fighting chance. Those Ikran are ferocious.
Well, the data's looking good, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Oh, Emily would love it here.
The rainforest is ready to rise up.
How old might home tree be? 500 years? 1,000, maybe? Wow. Hello. Good to see you again.
Someone is approaching.
Hey, Solek, I'm nearing a really big RDA base. It's in the northern part of the Kinlor Forest.
Avoid that place if you wish to live. There are more RDA at that base than Kinglor in the forest, and do not even try to get near it on Ikran. The anti-air turrets will shoot you down instantly.
Okay, I'll try to keep away from it for now. But what is this place anyway?
I do not know what the RDA are doing there. Priya or Talon may fill you in on that part. But the RDA will crush you should you go there unprepared. It would be a waste.
That must be the cliff. There should be a cave.
But the RDA will crush you should you go there unprepared.
I have to go on my own now, but I'll see you soon.
But the RDA will crush you should you go there unprepared. It would be a waste after rescuing you from the cold sleep.
The entrance to the cave. Raise the signal kite.
Samsu!
Nassim sent me to speak with the Saik of the Zeswa.
Then we have found each other. You have been missed.
Mina! Deciding to tread the grass again. Let us ride the wind and celebrate by the fire. We will hear your tales like we used to.
Sister, you must give the warrior time to adjust. Breathe our air, feel our earth beneath their feet. Meet the Zakru.
Who is the Zakru?
Our wards and our guardians.
Our home and heart. The home of our people wanders, warrior. It is never in the same place. But we leave kites in its wake. Flying high.
So you always know how to get home.
You already think like a Zeswa.
Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
First, you must find a dire horse. Any will do. Our bond with them is short-lived.
Move slowly, be calm. Then make the bond and get home.
That's it.
You have it. Get on and ride like a Zeswa.
too.
You are such a gregarious animal. Sometimes I wonder...
Thaylan, the Zeswat Zai taught me to ride a dire horse.
No way! Did you name them already?
It's a little different. Bonding with them is only temporary.
Oh, well, it's still pretty cool though. How does it feel riding one?
Strong, powerful. But they don't turn like Anikran does.
Guess they don't fly as well either.
No, but they make crossing these plains a lot faster. It's all so vast and open here. So different. That's it! I found it!
Lewin must learn to relax. There is no reason to hurry like that. Poor child. I do not think his uncle realizes how much he asks of him.
Yes, fluid like the river. They complement each other even as they compete.
Oh, to be that young again.
Do they ever get hurt?
Our people have hot heads and warmer hearts. When the Zakru walk, we follow.
And when they rest?
We let the ground learn our feet as we dance, the air our voices as we laugh and sing.
I wish I was as strong and fierce as your people.
Then you need to drink more Zakru milk.